It's Friday, March 22nd, 2013. Hello, I'm Veronique Masterson, and here's what you need to know about what's happening at the University of Texas at El Paso. Benjamin ALIRE SAENZ, chair of the UTEP Creative Writing Department, won one of the nation's most prestigious writing awards when he was named winner of the FAULKNER Award for fiction. He won the prize for his collection of short stories titled Everything Begins and Ends at the Kentucky Club.
An award like this isn't ever just for the person that won it. It's for the community who raised that writer. I happen to be lucky enough to live in the community that raised me as a writer. I think I'm really grateful to my students because they keep language alive and fresh in me, and they remind me that no one needs permission to speak the English language. And when I listen to my students, I learn new words and new ways of using language, and they remind me that language doesn't belong to me, it belongs to all of us.
Congratulations, Professor SAENZ, on receiving the FAULKNER Award for Fiction, as well as your other awards and recognitions. About a dozen UTEP executive M.B.A. students studying human resources last week in Argentina were swept up by national pride as the country learned that an Argentine native was chosen as the 266th Pope. The students were at an ice cream parlor when the announcement was made. The students said they were grateful and excited to be part of the experience. UTEP plans these trips to expose the students to the different practices and policies used by successful international companies. Exciting transformations are coming to fruition. The exterior of the Lokong is scheduled for completion by mid-April. The interior work will start sometime after mid-April with the help of a Bhutanese consultant. The building will serve as a cultural center to expand the campus's global perspective. The project broke ground in July 2012. The hand-carved, hand-painted structure was first erected by Bhutanese craftsmen during the 2008 Smithsonian Institution's Folklife Festival in Washington, D.C. The people of Bhutan gifted the building to the United States and requested that it be installed at UTEP because of the campus's strong ties to the Himalayan kingdom. Mark your calendars for the next Centennial Lecture with Richard Fisher. He is the president and CEO of the Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas. Fisher recently made headlines for his remarks before the Conservative Political Action Conference, where he suggested that the government break up the biggest U.S. banks. His Centennial Lecture will be at 3 p.m. Wednesday, April 10th in room 128 of the Undergraduate Learning Center. 2013 UTEP football season tickets are on sale now. You'll want to make sure your seats are reserved to watch the Miners with Sean Kugler in his first season as head coach. Call the UTEP ticket office at 915-747-6150 or email seasontickets@utep.edu. Check out this season's schedule online at utepathletics.com. For more information about these stories, log on to utepnews.com. I'm Veronique Masterson. We'll see you next Friday. Go Miners!